What is up, guys? It is Powerbang bringing you guys another video. We're over here on the builder base today. I want to show you some really cool new stuff that I've been doing, as well as some advice for you guys that are pushing up to those high trophy levels. But first, we had an intruder yesterday to the office. Does anyone recognize this woman? She is sitting in this very seat in the dark. I don't know what's going on, but she's snooping. She's prying into my personal business. I don't know what she's doing, but we caught her. We caught her on camera. Anyways, guys, apparently the wife sat down yesterday and thought she'd stream for you for a little bit, so apologies. She noticed she was live, and that was that. Didn't even flinch. Boss status. Let's get into today's video. Alright, we are back, so peace out to the mysterious woman. Let's get into today's video. I have some interesting stuff. What is stuff anyways? I got some stuff to show you guys today, but first let's talk about what the heck we're doing here. So, I may have pushed up to Builder Hall level 5, enjoying the gameplay very much, and I have gotten pretty high in regards to like overall world rank, but I've been slacking the last couple of days because I've been sick. But I'm gonna keep at it, and we're gonna push back up here in cups real soon. But I got sick 2 nights ago. So 2 nights ago, we basically got up to 150th in the world. Now I decided, you know what, 2942 or so was where I should log off for the night. I'll log in the morning, I'll get those last couple of raids in, we'll push to 3K, we'll call it good. We'll be one of the first people in the world to hit 3K. Shout out to my man Itsu, we're going to cover that here in a little bit. He was number 1 in the world. I don't know if he still is right now, we can check that in a minute, but absolutely killing it, my man. So, way to rep those top players out there, bro, and good to see somebody having a ton of success out there. So, that being said, logged off with 2942 cups, logged back on 5-10 minutes later, not long at all, and it said I had gone from 150th in the world down to 222nd in the world, and I'm like, what's going on here? Check my cups, and I had lost like 60 cups while I was offline, and then I was like, what in the world? I thought it might have been one of those disconnects where you have a battle that you never really saw because you're disconnected. They need to fix that, by the way. But the deal was nothing in the battle log. Cups just gone. Rank just gone. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get those cups back just real quick. You know, so I pulled that late night bender where it's like, you know, just a couple more raids. We'll get those cups back. No problem. No big deal. Well, before you know it, the sun comes up, and unfortunately, I'm down 200 trophies from where I was before. So that sucks. Haven't played in a couple of days. We've got some attacks to actually get in. For those of you curious about the loot bonuses up here, I'll throw them up on the screen right now. But in all of that attacking at a high level with some of the top players that are out there, I was noticing a trend with regards to base design. I saw several of the same bases. I'm going to show you guys 6 bases. 3 of them will be in this video. So bookmark this video and get ready for a part 2 follow-up to this video. I will bring that out in the very near future. I just have to build the bases. That's the one thing with the builder base. You only get 3 slots. So, you know, what are you going to do? We'll work with it. So, what in the world? Did a tree spawned and ruined my design? Really? Really? So, holy cow. Okay, so this tree right here, 197 gems. 197 gems for this video, guys. I'm going to do it. All right. We'll do it. Hey, high gear. Oh, snap. We can talk about the gear up as well. We can go see that on the regular base in just a minute. So check this out. This tree is now gone. Let's go ahead and put in... Woo, let's go right there. Just like that. And then we can put in... Let's see if anything else got messed up. It doesn't look like it. We can put this over here. No. It's literally a tree in my base. Holy cow. This game mode hates me, dude. Spawning trees inside my base. So we'll get rid of that really quickly. Put the gold mine back. This is going to be base number 1 that I show you guys. This is not my favorite of the 5, but it is a little bit different. Now, I have to give credit to my man Itsu, because Itsu, whether you guys know it or not, is one of the top players in the world. You can find his channel linked in the description. He was the guy that won the builder base tournament that Supercell had here recently. So check his channel in the description. It is blowing up right now since he may have 100,000 gems to give out on the channel, and he's a cool guy. But yeah, check his channel out in the description, guys. He is responsible for the design of at least a couple of the bases that I'm going to show you as part of this series. However, I don't know where they all came from because they've been recycled so many times. So apologies if there are other content creators out there who came up with something. I just don't watch a lot of YouTube. That being said, here we go. We've got a base here with the builder hall in the middle protected, so they're going to try to protect against the second star as well. And one of the key base design components, guys, is to keep your crusher and your air bombs kind of separated. Too much value all in one area can be pretty devastating, but more important than that, look at how he has separated his archer towers as well as his firecrackers. In the regular game mode, firecrackers being too close together is a very bad thing. Now, in this game mode, firecrackers close together can be one of the best things, and we're going to see about that in the next video as well. But this right here, guys, feel free to screenshot, feel free to check it out. This is a base that has been incredibly popular at the top level. I've seen it a ton of times. Feel free to tweak around the traps as you wish. I was kind of playing around with it. There are a lot of different ways that you'll see this constructed as far as the spring traps and the push traps and the air bombs and all that kind of stuff. Typically, most of my bombs are set to air because baby dragons are simply, they rule the roost right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at another base. All right, so let's go into edit layout. Here is one that I know was designed by Itsu, and he has the clock tower as well as this star laboratory protecting an entry from the bottom right portion of this base. Those are very high DPS buildings, and would you look at that, they are in range of the multi-mortar, so the multi-mortar going to punish anything that tries to get through there. You know, we'll see. So if anybody tries to go through the wall here, the push trap will throw them off course. Kind of fun with that. One thing that is really, really stacked on this other side is this area right over here. They do have the crusher and air bombs together, but they are trying to bait in an attack to this giant compartment where double cannons back up the lowered archer towers. Lowered archer towers, guys, are the way to go as far as, you know, what mode you want them on, hot, like long range or high DPS, fast attack or long range. You want them on low. Anybody that puts them on the high long range, you're not doing it right. The reason being, you can get target, you can tank basically from outside the base with like a builder machine or a giant or whatever, and that's just no good. So that is kind of what you've got set up. Let me back out so you guys can screenshot this if you need to. Boom. This base has already been shared around a bunch, guys, and that's one thing with these builder bases. The traps have so much more weight. So if you take this, move the traps around a little bit, it could potentially screw up somebody's plan against you. So all of these are so popular already that I don't feel as bad sharing them, because this is not quite the same as the traditional game mode where everything has to be original. You can take a really good blueprint and make it very successful for you. So that being said, that is another base for you guys. We will back out of this one. This is the base that I've been using with decent success. There are ways to beat all of these bases, guys, and I will show that in following episodes. But let's go ahead and, whoops, let's go here. Dang it, come on, trying to click the wrench. Somebody's got fat fingers today. All right, so here is, boom. You've got the base here with all kinds of stacked defense in this main compartment. Now, if you do have, you know, giants or something make it into this main compartment, that can spell bad news, but you're hoping to overwhelm the attacker with the DPS. This base is very difficult to take out with baby dragons. It can be done, but it's not as easy as some of the other bases. So the crusher and the air bombs in the very middle, but you've got a whole lot of air targeting defense stuck in there. Very, very highly concentrated defense, and it's all about like taking some of those out, and if possible, then you can kind of work the baby dragons around the outside, but it's easier said than done. So there's another base for you guys. Let's go ahead and do one attack today, and I will show you guys, hopefully, if we can get a base in time, what this looks like. So we'll hit fine now. I've been varying up the army compositions a little bit, and we are trying to find something, you know, that works for the most part. What I've found so far is I pushed almost to 3K with baby dragons almost exclusively. So as far as your priorities are concerned, when you get to Builder Hall 4, toss up between the baby dragons and the army camp. Probably get the army camp first so you have more variety with the troops that you do have at level, or, you know, leveled up, maxed out for Builder Hall 3. Get the army camp, but then get the baby dragons. Get the baby dragons and max them out. Don't level up any other troop until you get those baby dragons maxed. That is my advice to you when you get to max Builder Hall 5, or just Builder Hall 5. When you get there, baby dragons as well. That is kind of what you want to do. Get those to max. And then after that, I recommend the giants. Giants are also extremely valuable to you in your... what's it called? In your attacks. Giants are kind of where it's at for support, as well as taking out key defenses. And I've been playing around with that as well. So we're going to see baby drags in this episode. We'll see giants in the next one. What do you know? There's one of those bases right there. So we might see how to take this out right now, or I could fail. So that is kind of what's up. I typically try to take care and neutralize the air bombs first. But before we do that, we want to minimize the damage to the builder machine in the beginning. So to do that, do you see how there is cannon here, cannon here? We want to take those out by dropping one baby dragon on each of these. We should be able to take that out. We might have to shape the base just a little bit more. So we will go here. And what you want to do with the builder machine, guys, jack that ability way early. So as you can see, we've got the Tesla popping up in a different spot, but the funnel is created. Now what we want to do is trim a little bit here and here, because we're trying to open up pathing to those archer towers directly, and that is kind of what's going to go down. So we are speeding our way through using the ability because we want to use that in just a second. Okay, so now here it is. Archer tower targeted. That is going to be great. And now we want to start working our way through the other archer tower as well. So let's see where the builder guy goes. Now that is exposed. Once the storage is down, we need to send in the rest. So boom, down, and that will target the other one. Okay, so I didn't get the archer tower on the other side, unfortunately. Now it's time for swarm action. We got to keep that builder machine alive, and I failed on my timing, guys. I failed on my timing. I had to keep it alive, but maybe, just maybe, we can get this thing taken care of. So it looks like we're going to be okay anyways. That is pretty much how to take this base apart. It's not often you see a how to kill a good base at the same time as, you know, seeing it. But basically, guys, we have seen this base enough now to where, you know, I got a good idea of how to beat each one of these. So I will put those out in follow-up episodes. Look at all that loot! Holy cow! 110,000 gold and elixir there. I'm going to get that 3 times here and then get the loot bonus, which is, what, 140? Damn, 150. I'm still at 100 and... what? I got 110k there. They gave me 5k too much. Don't tell anybody, guys. Don't tell anybody. Anyways, I got to get to a Memorial Day barbecue, guys. I am out of here for the time being. Sorry for the delay in videos, but I love you anyways. I will be back in the near future with more Builder Base and regular Clash of Clans content as well. I will see you guys soon. Drop a like on the video if you would, and sub to the channel if you're new. That's all I got. Powerbang out.